Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Saints preseason game recap number 3.
Yep.
We're in my room now. You can tell.
Brock's beautiful.
A lot less decorated. I have more stuff on the back wall that I'm
Yeah.
not going to show you because my desk is a mess and I don't.
You also got that nice bro jersey.
Yeah, I have
That's
the
a very
gold
nice
bro
touch.
jersey. I had the white one right above us right here. Then I have a bunch of old pictures and stuff. But that's not what this is about. This is about the New Orleans Saints.
Who dat?
Finishing out the preseason exactly how this season's probably going to go.
It's poetic.
At 0-2-1. Well, I mean, I feel like everything that could go wrong after those first 2 drives in this game went wrong. We couldn't get a stop on 3rd down. Sam Ellinger really just embarrassed our 2nd and 3rd string defense.
Well, you know who really embarrassed us? Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton, I think in a little over a quarter's worth of
We
play.
have the box score right here.
I think he went for like 85 yards in a quarter.
Yeah, 4 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. And that touchdown was like the beginning of the second quarter. So it's essentially a quarter.
And that touchdown, he like went up and just like bodied.
He
Was
boxed
it
that
Justin
one up.
Blackman?
Yeah.
Just
Which it's hard to ask a safety
that is
to guard
a big
6'4".
old wide
Yeah.
receiver. He's a very physical wide receiver. But getting it over to the Saints, Spencer Rattler started this game and played with the starters. Pretty much everybody except for Alvin Kamara. He played literally one snap and it was a play action.
Mm-hmm. Ran under the flat and then just came out.
And then hit the showers.
Yep.
Olave had a few nice grabs. The very first throw of the game.
Very nice.
Brock and I looked at each other.
He rolled left, flipped his hips into a C to Olave. I really liked that. But after that, it was kind of lollygagged a bit.
Yeah.
It felt like they were playing very passive, not to get injured.
We moved the ball. They moved the ball, but it didn't seem like they did that much, if that makes any sense. Like Blake Grupe was having to make 50-plus yard field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Which shout out to Blake Grupe. I mean, he looks great. He looks the part. But unfortunately, the kicker's not the most important position in football. It's the quarterback, and right now it's still a huge question mark.
Right, for sure. The running game was really good today, though.
It was. I'm glad you mentioned
Tyler
that.
Shuck, Devin Neal was really good in his debut.
Mm-hmm.
5 for 20, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I feel like he ran the ball really hard for being injured.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And then Kendra Miller had a very short stint. He was kind of with the starters the first and second drive, but he was very good today.
I like the way Kendra ran.
Yeah, reminded me very much of Kamara. I remember because Kamara came out the first play. The second play, they had like a little sweep to...
And you thought it was
I thought it was Kamara.
Yeah, no, I mean, the O-line, I think, did pretty well today.
Very well.
Eric McCoy has to stay healthy, though, because without Eric, you saw it last year, without Eric McCoy, this group is nothing. I mean, we saw Landon Young go down. Now, I mean, sure, that's not a huge loss, but
it's a depth piece.
It's a depth piece, and we've already lost guys like Nick Saldivari. Now, we did make that trade, though, for Colin Saunders.
We traded Colin Saunders for
another
Luke Fortner.
Depth piece, but just please keep the injuries at a minimum, Saints.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, Velus Jones Jr. had a few moments here and there. Clyde had a few moments here and there.
Velus Jones, 1 rush for 2 yards.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm talking about like special
He did have a very good return.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see all these running backs who kind of gets the short end of the stick.
I had probably what I saw today was Cam Akers is going to get the boot.
Yeah,
he was like the 4th guy to come off the bench, and Devin Neal came. Now that was because Devin Neal had been injured. They wanted to get him out there, but I think Cam Akers is probably going to get the boot. Devin Neal will probably be on practice squad, and then we'll keep and Velus Jones. Maybe we'll keep Velus Jones for special teams.
Yeah, that's.
I think the 3 running backs are going to be Kamara, Kendra, and Clyde.
Yeah.
We'll probably do. I don't know when the whole the rosters come out, but I kind of want to do like who we think the 53 man is going to be.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Sorry,
Isaiah Foskey better not be on there.
Oh my God, we'll get into that. But we haven't posted much this week. I've been going through rush for tournament stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
And I've had literally no time. But we finally got one in today. Today was, I guess tomorrow we have something, but it's like a lot less. So
we're trying out here, man. We're trying to find time. But now that Brock's schedule is kind of winding down, I mean, yeah, we have class starting, but we'll be able to get some more pods in easier.
So I want to touch on this. Speaking of the run game, a lot of people who, fantasy-wise, like this guy, doesn't play for the Saints. It's R.J. Harvey. Did not have a good game at all.
No.
3 rushes for 4 yards. Sorry. And then he caught 1 pass for 1 yard.
I do want to. I'm glad you mentioned that because the defensive line for the Saints
very
was
solid.
a plus.
Very solid.
Definitely. Not only in the run game, but also pressuring the quarterback. Now the sack numbers might not be there, but they pressured Bo Nix a lot.
Every time.
And
I feel like they were the backfield every time.
yes, and Bo Nix, I mean, it's a testament to his athleticism and him as a player. He made some good plays eluding the pressure. Like there was one, for example, like I thought that for sure we were going to have him sacked, and then he dumped it off to, I think, one of his running backs, I forget who it was, for like a 15, 17-yard gain.
Yeah.
But the defensive line, I think, is going to be one of the few bright spots for the Saints this year.
Mm-hmm. And shout out, like Connor's wearing the shirt right now, but Audric Estime, 8 rushes for 45 and a touchdown.
Yep. Notre Dame's finest.
Please let the allegations keep going that Connor's not a New Orleans sports fan. Because every single time we do this, I didn't even know he had this shirt. This is brand new. I guess this is new.
I've been having this shirt for a long time.
Yeah, well, this is
I'm Irish.
ridiculous.
My last name is Donnelly. My first name is
Irish.
Connor.
I'm Irish. I don't own that.
Well,
If you couldn't tell, I'm Irish. I don't own that.
if you couldn't tell.
So,
I'm an Irish Catholic, Brock. I mean,
well, anything else you want to touch on this game? We can recap the Ireland game today that happened.
we can. I mean, last thing, it's 50-50 right now with the quarterback battle.
Like, I really.
What do
don't
you
know.
think? Like, what do you think? Who do you
See,
think?
I said earlier that I thought it was Rattler because when they took the starters out, they took him out too. But then Shuck comes in.
Right after the reason is
ridiculous.
right after Shuck scored that touchdown, he came out.
Yeah.
So it's like they're kind of like
It's like
messing with us here.
I think both of them are going to start this year at some point.
Yes, 100%.
I think that I think they'll probably be 50-50 or not. Like both of them are going to start this
They're
year.
both going to get run. And then Tyler Shuck, 2 carries for 20 yards. He had
Touchdown.
a touchdown, a rushing touchdown. He had 2 read option plays that I was very impressed with. I didn't know he was that athletic. Because I mean, on his touchdown run, he pulled it back and beat a DB to the pylon.
Yeah, and then pointed at the camera, which is cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
it was cool. Some swagger.
He's got the
maybe?
moxie.
Maybe. No, but I think I can't even say what I think because I really don't know.
My opinion changes every time I watch it. Like literally every time I see him play, it's like, all right, it was Shuck. No, it's Rattler, but no, now it's Shuck. I don't know.
50-50. It's going to be really interesting.
For the front office's sake, it needs to be Shuck.
Yes.
Going out and getting him in the second round, it has to be. But I think Rattler's making it really hard.
He's making it hard. The stats are so similar.
Yeah.
They're really
I
similar.
mean, now they're gonna be skewed because
a little different, yeah.
2 drives, maybe 3 drives.
Mm-hmm. They're still pretty similar.
And then
though.
Jake Hayner is, dude. We don't even touch on him anymore.
Why do we even give J.K. Like, give that other dude we signed? You know,
we actually wait.
We did.
Or Heckers.
Yeah,
He's gone.
I'd rather him
So-
get a shot than Jake Hayner.
Dude, it's bad. I mean, Jake Hayner, I really have no words.
I think
Every
we've
time
probably
he comes
seen him
in-
play his last snap as a New Orleans Saint.
Maybe it depends. I think they apparently we're looking to trade for Jameis. Apparently there's some buzz around that.
I heard that.
Which would be weird if we trade, like we let
Why
Jameis
is-
walk and then bring him back in a trade.
After taking a quarterback in the second round.
But the Giants might cut him. So if the Giants cut him, then there's a chance we can pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's got to pick up Jameis Winston if they cut him.
Oh, yeah. And whatever team Jameis goes to, if he's the starting quarterback, I'm going to get that team's wide receiver. A team in fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like a tight end or a wide receiver 3, I'm getting him.
Yeah.
Because Jameis is going to air it.
Yeah, and one of the 4, so the Giants, they're going to have to cut one of their 4 quarterbacks, either Dart, Wilson, Winston, or DeVito. Is his name? Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito.
They're
It's
not
gonna
cutting.
be-
They're not cutting Dart or Wilson, so it's going to be either DeVito or Winston, and both of them are going. One of them's going to get signed somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's more poetic that DeVito is in New York. So
Yeah, because of what he did.
let
a few
Jameis
years
go
ago.
home.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, nothing really else on the Saints. Defense, the starting defense is legit.
Yeah, it's legit.
I think the Saints defense is back. Everybody, that was the Broncos starters.
Yeah.
And they held them to 3 points through the first 2 drives.
Now,
10 points, I guess.
Cortland Sutton did kind of torch us, but
Well,
we didn't have Alontae Taylor playing.
Exactly.
Kool-Aid McKinstry was kind of getting bullied a little bit.
Which Kool-Aid McKinstry, Cortland Sutton has 7 inches on him. I think.
Yeah,
Something
he's a big
ridiculous
dude.
like that.
Yeah, and then also, I think the touchdown they scored, that Cortland Sutton scored, that drive, was when Mario Davis just randomly tackled R.J. Harvey.
I really, if you remember that,
it was like second and 20.
and Bo Nix rolls out right.
At their, 10-yard line.
Rolls out right and, doesn't have anywhere to go. And then Demario Davis decides to just smoke R.J. Hunter. Welcome to the NFL, kid, I guess.
Well, yeah, it had to have been a welcome to the NFL.
Dude, it's a preseason. It doesn't really matter. But, you can't be doing... A veteran cannot be doing that in the regular season.
Yeah. Hopefully, you would think a guy like Demario Davis knows that, the leader of the team.
Yeah. Now that I think he honestly might have just been a welcome to the NFL moment.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be a very positive.
It might have been. Or he said something that Demario didn't like.
Maybe.
And it's preseason, so...
One more guy I wanted to shout out was Ugo Amadi.
Yes.
He's flying
I'm
around
glad
the
you said
field.
that.
Flying around the field, dude. I mean, I swear to God, he blitzes every time.
Yeah, he might be our slot guy. With Alante out, he might be able to fill that void pretty well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, he's so fast, too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's always flying around.
He's a playmaker,
He
bro.
did miss a very crucial sack at the end of the first half. I think it was in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in the first half. Which, ended up costing us. I think they might have scored on that play, or that drive. But, I like his aggressiveness. I like
Ugo Amadi.
They're letting him run free. And he runs
his hair's on fire.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's playing well.
So,
you want to go over to the... No, that's all I got.
Nothing else on the Saints. They finished 0-2-1.
Obviously, you got big news coming with... Kellen Moore's got to announce quarterback soon.
Yeah, there will be... I have a feeling it'll be next week. Because we have a week in between week one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be next week. I'll probably go through this week again.
Okay.
I don't really know how it works. One guy who just destroyed us, last name was Sam Ellinger. Good Lord.
Oh my God.
22 of 31 for 200 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
The pick was
And he took 3 sacks.
Yeah.
And the pick was on a tip.
Yeah,
so
the pick wasn't his fault.
Sam Ellinger, going to be a good backup. Better than Jake Hager.
You got that going for you.
So that's all we got on the Saints. Now, it's the most wonderful time of the year. College football started today, boys.
And the Iowa State Cyclones pick up the first FBS win of the 2025-2026 season.
I'm really glad you said that. The
What?
FBS win.
Oh, yeah.
Because we will... Hometown boys, Nichols.
Shout out Nichols from the Southland
Shout
Conference.
out Griffin Ellis. We went to school with him. He's on Nichols.
Mm-hmm. He does play at Nichols.
Yeah. I'm going to try and look up all the schools instead of just the top 25 because we want to talk about it all.
Yeah.
It's college football. So as of right now,
oh my gosh,
UNLV is losing to Idaho State.
And if you are a devoted fan of this podcast, you know that Brock took UNLV as his mid-major team to make the college football playoff.
Yeah.
And they are currently losing to FCS Idaho State at halftime 17-14. That is a live reaction, folks. That is crazy. I mean, look at this guy's stat line.
Look.
Their running backs...
That's UNLV's stat line. That's UNLV.
Yes, UNLV's starting running back. 6 carries, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and they're losing.
Yeah.
Rally your rebels. Do something.
Hey, I'm on the Tulane hype train. That was the reason I picked 2 of them. Moving on. Oh, this game. I actually want to watch this game. Fresno State, Kansas. I feel like that could be an underrated game.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Houston, Western Kentucky. Stanford, Hawaii. I want to talk about this one.
Go
For those who don't know, those who don't bet, which is me, and I did know this, Hawaii's a favorite in this game. That's shocking to me. An FBS Power 5 school, well, Power 4, I guess Stanford
Power 4,
is a underdog to Hawaii. Folks, that's embarrassing.
What's going on in Palo Alto, man? Yeah, Palo Alto.
Okay. So, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the game's being played at Hawaii, so the travel and all that might mess with Stanford, but is Stanford that bad? Stanford has a 68% chance to win, but they're a 2.5 point underdog.
I don't
understand betting and all that, but this seems ridiculous.
I don't know what's going on.
For those who bet, I would put everything on Stanford to win this game. I just feel like the Power 5 component.
There's got to be something we don't know.
Yeah.
There's got to be something.
Maybe someone's injured.
Yeah. Maybe they're...
Well, I mean, Stanford lost to San Jose State last year. So.
Yes. No, Stanford's not a good football school. I feel like ever since even
Hawaii
McCaffrey
beat Fresno,
left.
actually. So.
Look at that. But I think ever since McCaffrey left, Stanford has not been much.
They had Bryce Love a couple years ago.
Okay,
if you're
yeah.
a college football fan, you know that name.
That is true. But of recent years, they have not been anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
But now we're going to get into the game that everybody was looking forward to and did not live up to the hype at first. But I think it definitely delivered in the second half.
I mean, honestly, to no fault of their own. I mean, the
it
weather was terrible.
Torrential downpour over there in Ireland.
Yeah, in Ireland, yeah.
I mean, if you remember, for those who are watching, the first drive of the game, Iowa State gets stopped and they punt, and Dylan Edwards, the star running back for Kansas State, fumbles the ball, and then gets injured.
And then gets injured, which sucks for Kansas State.
Yeah.
And their playoff hopes.
And then, I think, 4 or 5 plays after that, Iowa State's on the 1-yard line and turns around and pitches the ball.
For some strange reason.
And the running back misses it because it's soaking wet.
You can just turn around, hand the ball to the running back. You need to get 6 inches in order to score a touchdown. But you flip it in torrential downpour, knowing that it's going to be hard for the running back to catch it, and you haven't completed a pass all game because of the rain. I don't know what was going on. It was
almost as stupid as... Actually, it was more stupid than... Sorry, sole subject, LSU fan. But when LSU played Florida State the first time, if you remember, Florida State was about an inch from the goal line, and they turned around and pitched it and fumbled. That's how LSU...
I will never understand that. Pitching the ball on the 1-yard line. Only bad things can happen. Just turn around and hand the ball.
That's all they had to do. And obviously it didn't end well for LSU, but...
It ended
well for Iowa State.
Shout out my Cyclones, everybody. I would like a 2-second round of applause. All right, thank you.
So Rocco Beck, I'm not gonna lie, we turned this game off and at halftime.
Okay, because of the Saints.
We didn't turn it off to now watch. We were flipping back and forth, so I didn't watch most of it, but I did see the highlights. I went back and watched the highlights. This game ended up being, if you want to call it a shootout, in the second half.
Oh yeah.
In the first half, there was 14 points scored, and then Kansas State scored 14 in the fourth quarter alone.
If this game wasn't played in such conditions,
it might have been 40 to 41.
Avery Johnson. He was 21 for 30 with 273 yards and 2 touchdowns. We could be looking at a 400-yard day from him
100%.
if they had it. Because, he really didn't get going until the second half.
No.
The first few passes, it looked like the ball was about to slip out of his hands trying to throw.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know why this is... Okay, so the rushing attack for Iowa State, Carson Hansen, a lot of grit on that guy.
Yeah.
For some reason, you said Abu Samla should have been starting.
No, I was just joking. Abu Samla's
You just like the name.
Yeah, he's the RB2. No, Carson Hansen's a really good running back.
Yeah, it's kind of shocking to see the rushing stats aren't as good as I thought with how terrible the weather was at first, and all you could do was run the ball.
It's also probably hard for players to change direction.
That is true. That is true.
Rocco Beck had a very nice touchdown pass.
Yeah, to this guy. I think it was him. Dominic Overby.
No, this guy caught the first touchdown.
No, there was another one that you didn't see because you went to wherever. But he threw another absolute amazing catch by him. Oh my god.
Overby.
Over the defender, and then got his foot down in the back, the corner of the end zone. It was beautiful.
Also, it seemed like in this game, every time Iowa State would throw a punch, Kansas State would throw a punch back.
Instantly.
Avery Johnson threw that 65-yard touchdown pass. Absolute dime, by the way. Shout out Avery Johnson on that. But I think both of these teams, honestly, could still be very solid.
Yes, Kansas State is perfectly fine. Even though they start 0-1, trust me, we know how that feels down here in Louisiana. They'll be fine. They have a very, very
Will
good
we
team.
be 0-1 in 1 week?
We're going to give that breakdown on Friday.
We better not be. That's right.
You're receiving Kansas State 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different guys caught a pass in this game for Kansas State, which is crazy because of how bad the weather was.
Avery Johnson's legit.
He's good.
Legit.
He's really good. Speaking of Avery Johnson, for those who weren't watching the pregame, they compared Avery Johnson to Lamar Jackson.
They actually call him Lamar Jackson Jr., which is...
Now, I'm no professional in any means. Neither one of us are.
Nope, not a professional. Quite yet.
However, they do not look the same.
Nope.
Which is not... I'm not being partial or anything. I'm just saying. And they do not play the same in any way, shape, or form. Lamar Jackson is an MVP caliber quarterback.
Once again, we are not professionals.
Not at all. But I have eyes.
We have eyes.
I have eyes.
And we certainly know how Lamar Jackson plays.
Now we're going to get into the fumbles, because good Lord Almighty was their fumbles. There was 4 total fumbles, and I would argue they were all in the first half.
Yeah, they might have been.
I'm pretty sure they might have all been in the first half. I think, yeah. So they counted the muff as a fumble. And then this one, did you see the hit on this one?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Oh. So this guy, I'm pretty sure he's a receiver. Let me go back up. Yeah. Or he's a running back, whatever. Doesn't matter. He's up the middle. He's got a good seam, and the Iowa State dude comes and hit head right on the ball, and it pops out. And that was just kind of the story of the game. Turnovers.
Yeah.
But both defenses are really good. That's another thing I wanted to say.
I mean, Matt Campbell, I know I sound like a broken record and a homer here, but Matt Campbell's always going to have a solid defense.
Yeah.
That's kind of his forte.
His calling card.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, college football's here. So happy he's back. Even though I didn't get to watch it much because I had stuff to do today.
We watched a decent bit of it.
My voice is going. I've been talking a lot these last 4 days. But yeah, we're so happy that college football's back.
It's back, baby. Football's back.
I'm glad we actually got a good Week 0 game too.
Mm-hmm.
And
what was the last one? Florida State, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which I mean, everybody thought it was good, but then it turned out at the end of the season it was too.
Matter.
Georgia Tech was actually way better than Florida State, way better than we thought.
What was their quarterback's name? Haynes King.
Haynes King. He's coming back this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we got. This went a little longer because we decided to recap the football college game, college football game.
Shout out Nichols.
Shout out Nichols.
The Colonels.
They beat the number 4 team in the FCS in the Incarnate Word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all we got for Saints recap 3
Episode
/
3.
college football recap 1, whatever.
If you want to make sense of that, let's just call it Saints episode 3 recap.
Yeah.
And then the legit one is not next weekend, but the next. When the Saints play the Cardinals. So.
Cannot wait.
Cannot.
And we're gonna do so for LSU games, since LSU plays like all their games at night. We'll do the recap the next day, Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they play like 11 a.m., then we'll do one. I guess then. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Exactly.
But I'm so excited for the LSU Clemson game.
I cannot wait. We got to do some planning, like off camera.
Yeah.
Like specifics.
For sure.
No, the LSU Clemson game is going to be so electric.
Week 1 is loaded.
Texas,
like, absolute. Last thing, I'm just gonna look up this schedule.
Baylor, Auburn.
Shout out Brad. Y'all are not going 10-2, by the way.
Yikes.
After
this, we're turning on the UNLV game.
Oh yeah. So Thursday. So next Thursday we get Boise State, South Florida. Very good game. Very underrated game. Good lord, there's a lot of games on Thursday.
This is all Thursday.
NC State, East Carolina. That's a good game. A couple other. Dubs.
Nebraska, Cincinnati.
That's a good game. Stony Brook. Didn't know they had a football team.
Remember when Stony Brook beat LSU?
Don't shut up.
Sorry.
Friday we have Baylor, Auburn, and then Georgia Tech, Colorado. That's a good one. A couple other solid ones, and then Saturday. Why is this an 11 a.m. game? Why in the world is Texas Ohio State an 11 a.m. game? Okay, we're not. Okay, you know what? No, we're done. We're gonna end this here, and then we're gonna react to all this in a different episode because I got some thoughts about that. Thank you all for coming back. This is going a little longer than we thought. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.